This is a game.
It's here. Look at it. It's beautiful.
This is quite possibly one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. It's so much better than what came out recently.
Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, it's better than that.
South Park True.
Yeah, it's better than that too.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Well, that didn't come out recently, but it's better than that too.
It's so good. The dueling
Stop
is
it!
so...
No demos. We're doing it live!
The AI is so well made.
I
It's as if
know.
you can't tell the difference between this and a pile of sticks.
Look at this primitive ass options screen. This
It has the...
This
intense
passed for an
processing.
options screen on a PC game in 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game was made in 2004.
It has the intense processing power of 3 sticks and the tears of... I don't know.
17 orphan children. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, it's not really late where I am, but I've done a long day.
So, yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Power of Chaos Yugi the Destiny. This was released in 2004, and that was the year I got it, and I got it for £3. What a wonderful value!
You could have got that £3 and bought like 6 sausage rolls.
I know, right?
The crab one was pretty good.
I know, right? Hey, we're gonna do this thing. Duel mode. What should we do?
What are the options?
We have a single duel, which lets you do a single duel. We have a match duel, which makes it a sort of best 2 out of 3 kind of thing, where, you know, if you win one match, you do another one. If you win the second one, you win overall. We have replay mode, where we can replay various replays of duels that you've saved.
We should probably do match mode.
You want to do match duel?
Yes.
Let's do the tutorial now.
Jesus Christ, no. So we're screen sharing at the same time, and I'm watching this on some Boro's tablet, and it is just stuck on the same screen.
Oh, yeah. This is Ben, by the way. Say hi.
Hi, I'm him. I am that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, where this... Jesus Christ, this black box came out of nowhere. It's just... Oh.
So, now we have to select our hand. We can have an open palm, a clenched fist, or fuck you.
Clenched fist. Let's get Dr. Doom up in here.
Ah, open palm 1. So, the AI chose for us to go first.
Awesome.
So if you're unfamiliar with Yu-Gi-Oh, then where the fuck have you been?
Everyone's played Yu-Gi-Oh! By everyone, I mean everyone who I hang out with.
Yeah, it was great.
That's not saying much.
So, we can left-click to summon, or we can right-click and left-click to set. We are going to summon man-eating treasure chest, because it has 1600 life attack points. Unfortunately, because it's our first time, we can't go into battle phase, so we're just going to have to end it right there. Also,
I'm sure that
if anyone plans to play this game, you probably won't, Yugi is a cheating whore.
Yeah, he is. Oh my god, it finally worked. I can now see. Next player's turn.
Oh, we got Dragon Zombie. What we're going to do is set Trap Master. Let's attack this. Yeah. Damn it.
The screen's just stuck for me, so you're going to have to explain what's going on.
I went to attack a Maneater bug, and the Maneater bug flipped and destroyed my monster. The reason it does that is because it has a flip effect, which only activates on well, a flip, basically. The same with our Trapmaster.
Yeah, normal monsters that have no effects tend to have a sort of yellowy, very light
Like
brownish
this,
background.
like I'm hovering over right now.
And the ones that have effects on them tend to be orange.
Yeah, they're an orange colour.
There are other colours.
Yeah, for
but,
instance, fusion monsters are purple. Here we go. So Trapmaster just got attacked, so it is flipped. His effect lets him destroy a trap card on the field. If it's face down, then obviously we have to reveal it. So this card over here, if it's a trap card, it will get destroyed. If it's a spell card, it will stay there. It was Trap Hole. So because that was a trap card, it gets sent to his graveyard.
Trap Hole's a nasty son of a bitch, so it's good we got that out.
Yeah. Trap Hole is the bane of my existence because it fucking sucks.
As you can see, trap cards are pink. Spell cards are green.
Yeah.
So you can easily tell them apart.
Okay, so what we have here... This is Guy the Fierce Knight. As you can see, he has 7 stars, whereas the majority of my monsters have 3 or 4. The way Yu-Gi-Oh works is that any monster 4 stars or less can be summoned no problem whatsoever. Any monster that has 5 or 6 stars requires a tribute summon. And a tribute summon is basically you sacrifice that monster to summon another one. This card, however, has 7 stars, so this requires 2 tribute summons. So I can only summon this if I offered 2 monsters as a sacrifice. Which some may not think is worth it, but that attack power and that defense power is greatly, greatly necessary if you want to win. Because, like I said, Yugi's a cheating fucking whore.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Okay, so we're going to summon Dragon Zombie, because he has a 1600 attack power, and his only monster is Mystic Clown, which has a 1500 attack power. So we can go all taunt trumps with this shit, and deal 100 points of damage to his life.
So when they're facing like forward like that,
in this position,
that means they're in attack mode.
yes.
Means they're in attack mode, and basically, if you're in attack mode, you compare. If say both the cards are in attack mode, you compare their attack power, their attack points. Whichever one's highest basically wins.
Indeed.
So our attack power was higher than his one, so we kill it, and he takes life point damage because it was in attack mode. If it was in defense mode, which is when it's turned to the side, we would compare our attack with their defense. And if our attack is higher, we destroy it, but he doesn't take life point damage.
Yeah.
However, he can't attack in defense mode.
And what we've got here is basically stalemate. He has summoned basically the same monster as us. He now has a Dragon Zombie, which has 1600 attack and 0 defense. Because both attack powers are the same, if I was to try attack, nothing would happen. So, yeah, it's basically a stalemate. So what I can do now is just start summoning random stuff. But if I just, randomly summoned this in attack mode, his Dragon Zombie would be able to beat it, because obviously it has a higher attack power. But, the way you can negate this is sort of if you just set cards, which, as Ben just explained, is placing them in defense mode. Now, if this card decided to attack this, it would be destroyed, but no damage would be done. So that's all I can really do for now.
And when you first put down a card, you can put it upside down, so it's stealthy and they don't know what it is.
And that's basically the basis around flip effect cards. Their effects can only be, triggered when they're flipped. For instance, this guy, when he's flipped, I can select one monster card on the field and return it to its owner's hand. So what I could do with this is if I set that on Yugi's next turn, he can attack it and it will flip, and I'll be able to send one of his cards back to his hand. However, he was dumb last turn and decided to play this in attack mode to destroy my Witty Phantom. But now, because he's played this in attack mode, my Dragon Zombie has a higher attack. So, goodbye, Witty Phantom. Why, Thank you, Yugi. Also, this game has voice acting from the character from the anime, who is, of course, the wondrous Stan Green.
And that anime is stupid and
Yep,
great.
it's great and stupid, and it's also dumb, and I love it. Ah, here we go.
Both love it. It has the best, worst anime hair you've ever seen.
It also has the best message of any anime ever, which is, you know, believe in fucking luck.
Yep, one of the protagonists, Yugi, one of his phrases they coined is "believe in the heart of the cards."
Yep.
Which is basically luck. So just believe you're going to draw a card that is going to help you out, and he always does, because it would be a really, really short anime if he just failed.
It'd be a really freaking short anime if he just lost his first battle. Because he didn't believe hard enough.
It's true. And as we can see, Yugi, we'll probably see this later, Yugi is very good at believing in the heart of cards. That, or because he's an AI, he can basically just make the game do whatever he wants and you can't do anything about it. But,
yes, there is a certain monster that many Yu-Gi-Oh enthusiasts would know about that you can get if you have all 5 cards in its hand. And that strategy is in this game.
He is called
Exodia the Forbidden One is his name.
And he is made up of 5 different cards, each card representing one of his limbs or head. And once you have all 5 of them, you automatically win. Many times have we been trying to defeat Yugi, and then he just pulls it out of freaking nowhere.
And it's dumb and stupid and can go die in a fire because it's the worst.
It's also kind of funny.
Also, Yugi is dumb.
Yeah, the AI is...
Oh god.
It's there.
It's certainly some pretty goddamn dumb AI. Also, he has played a card there. Now, what... That's probably going to be Trap Hole, so I'm not going to summon Gaia the Fittest Knight. I am going to try and scapegoat it out with a Silver Fang. Ah. It was not... it was not Trap Hole. Okay, so now I know that, because many people would think, oh, maybe the AI is just, you know, smart enough to think that, you know, Silver Fang's not worth it to waste a Trap Hole on. No, the AI is just that dumb. I have had it go where I would just play a monster that has 1,000 attack points, and it would just go, ha, Trap Hole. And then on my next turn, I'll just summon, like, fucking Dark Magician or something, and be like, man.
Oh crap, have we noticed that, have we mentioned that the difference in attack power will be subtracted from their health points?
Life points.
We both have
up here.
We both have 8,000. So if we attacked a guy with 1,400 attack points and we had 1,600, he would take 200 damage, which is the difference between the two. In life point damage. Once he reaches 0, he loses.
Yeah, that is obviously the aim of the game.
However, if the enemy has if the opponent has no monsters on the field, you can directly attack his hit points. So if we attacked him with our zombie dragon, he would take minus 1,600 damage to his life points.
Yeah.
That's basically the position where we're in, where we can just hit him with basically everything. We basically want to reduce him to no monsters and then just hit him with everything we have. And
that is
it'll
the
be great.
Of the game.
And then he'll pull out Exodia, and then we'll just get him mad.
Okay, so he's pulled out a Dragon Zombie. This is the perfect time to do this. So, as I said, because this guy has 7 stars, he requires 2 tribute summons. So we can get rid of Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress, and Giant Soldier of Stone, and activate a tribute summon. And there we have Gaia. So, battle phase. Now, because Gaia the Fierce Knight has a 2300 attack, Dragon Zombie is 1600, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we're not exactly the best at commentating games yet. Well, you should have explained like.
We are
mechanics
extreme
of the
noobs
game.
at this.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, so one of the key things that can go wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is if you have a really shit start, then that's pretty much it. Also, fuck you, Yugi!
So that was a spell card. The difference between a trap card and a spell card is trap spells tend to lie in wait, and then you can reveal them when the opponent does something.
It's kind of
So
it's kind of
trap cards are basically
context.
that.
It's kind of
You lay down
context
a trap.
sensitive.
Yeah, but spell cards are more just immediate effects. Like that one was it destroys all the monsters on your opponent's side of the field.
Which is bullshit, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raigeki is pretty much a back to square one for your opponent.
It can basically be.
I don't know whether the game audio would be loud enough for the recorder to actually pick that up, but Yuki basically had about 2 or 3 seconds of lip flap there. All he said was, "Ah!"
Because literally just making him not move his mouth, that'd be too hard. That'd be too much effort, man. Yeah. So, can we
I'm
do
just
anything?
weighing my options. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Okay. So, we're doing pretty good. He's got 3,200 life points, we got 6,300. Fuck you. Fuck you, Yugi.
Swords of Reading Lights, basically we can't attack for 3 turns. So he can now build
It
up.
calculates our turns as
Also,
well, so every time one of our turns pass, it calculates as 1. So obviously, once I end my turn here, that'll count as 1, and then it'll go 2, and then go 3.
Swords of Revealing Light is obviously something the people who made it was very proud of, because it has quite a lot of uses in the anime. Only enough so that they wanted to put it in this game.
Clearly.
To be fair, it's a pretty cool
Yeah,
card.
it's a pretty cool card, except when it's used fucking against you.
Yeah, then it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way around it, but we basically just got given a deck and we can't really do much about it.
There's only 155 total cards in this game. And that's not really a lot to get, good variety.
There's thousands of cards nowadays. A lot of these cards are really overpowered compared to the later versions. I think they tried to set up. Well, of course, they wanted to set up the foundation which to build it, but I think they didn't really know exactly what they wanted to do yet when they started off. And now it's a bit harder to just. So Raigeki was a really powerful card, and you can just use it whenever you want. But in later versions of Yu-Gi-Oh, you'd have to sort of pay a price for that sort of power. You can't just.
For instance, there's a very infamous card known as Monster Reborn, which will basically allow you to access your graveyard and bring back a monster for no cost. This was changed quite later into. There was basically a rebirth of it called Monster Reincarnation, which was you would discard a card from your hand, and then you can, access your graveyard, and then summon the monster. So it would require obviously a card to be discarded in order to use this effect.
You have to sacrifice something for it.
It sort of balances the metagame.
But I don't think though that older cards are banned. So if not, because I really don't know. Like,
I think when it comes to tournaments, there are certain cards that are banned and certain cards that you're only allowed a certain number of.
Yeah, I think it tends to be a rule in most card games. You can only have, like, say, 3 or 4 of any type of card. because otherwise you could pretty much just get a powerful monster, spam like hundreds of it, can't do anything. It'd be pretty funny, but only for like once. Only once. And I will say one thing: the artwork is pretty funky. All the monsters are pretty detailed. They're pretty weird.
So let me just tell you what happened there is I tried to attack this monster to get rid of it, and my Hitotsumi Giant only has 1200 attack, and his Mystical Elf has 2000 defense. When you try and attack a monster in defense mode, if it has a higher defense power than you, the difference between the attacking monster's attack and the defending monster's defense will be deducted from the attacker's life points. So, because obviously he has a 800 attack power difference to Mystical Elf's defense, I lost 800 life points there, which is kind of dumb and stupid. So, yeah.
But of course, because it was face down, we couldn't tell that. It was a risky mistake.
It's very risky business. Oh dear. They're okay.
Wow,
that was kind of underwhelming and dumb and stupid, honestly.
Well, at least she's got a creepy eye.
Oh man.
Oh, there we go. Monster Reborn.
Shit is gonna get real right now.
I think we can summon any monster, even ones you have to tribute.
So now we can bring back our Gaia the Fierce Knight that we lost earlier.
See, this
is why it got nerfed into Monster Reincarnation. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out Silver Fang for Ansatsu, because otherwise this guy's just going to get murdered.
I actually do wonder, wasn't it in the very beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! You didn't, like, the stars didn't really do anything, you didn't have to tribute anything?
In the trading card game, it was always a rule from the first thing. It was always a rule in the trading card game. In the anime, you could just do whatever the fuck you want. Like, in the first episode of the anime, Yugi battles his rival Kaiba, and he just outright summons Blue Eyes White Dragon with no fucking troubles. It's like, dude, you can't do that.
Blue Eyes White Dragon is Seto Kaiba, which is basically the bad boy.
The bad boy.
Basically,
oh, Kaiba boy.
Naruto, then if Yugi is Naruto, then Kaiba is Sasuke. No, Sasuke is Kaiba.